add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Striding forward now is the DH, Didi Gregorius. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Victor Rivera. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the 3rd from the Bronx. Digging in, Ian Desmond. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Hard hit ball to second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Tim LeCastro, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, LeCastro is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Right stands at first with 1 out. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 2 out with the man at first. And that one stayed too low apparently. Drilled to first. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Riding in once again, Sean McDonald, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They trail. Digging in for his second at-bat, Guillermo Vasquez. He reached on a single in his first try. And here's the first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. is taken, strike one. 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, LeCastro. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. And the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. LeCastro is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Martinez makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Way outside. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mariners are down in order. It remains 1-0.
Leading off the fourth for the Yankees.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. Been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Now a swing and a fly ball. but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one. On to first, and Beltre's gone here. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Here comes Soler, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits. Striding in once again, Jorge Soler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1 and 2. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Desmond, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Next for Seattle, Tim LeCastro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Good waste pitch. 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready for another chance? Victor Rivera, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Guillermo Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Now the 2-0. He's in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a sinker that misses for a ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Sinking line drive out to right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Here's Buster Posey now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both the left-hander and the right-hander start to throw. The 1-0. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Matt Duffy. And he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter.
Ready once again, Sean McDonald. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Changeup called strike 1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. Third at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good. Nice piece of hit.
Popped him up. Posey shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Seattle. Number 14.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Duffy ranges to his left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
So 1 away, and here's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First offering on its way. There's a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And that's the second out. Next for New York, Victor Rivera.
Victor Rivera.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting. Right fielder, Guillermo Vasquez.
Digging in once again, Guillermo Vasquez. Working to keep them in the game here. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The batter, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the Yankees leave them loaded, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the Mariners, the right fielder, number 15.
Hit out towards second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He went down on strikes last time up. In there, 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now, 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Kyle Crockett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Well, it took him till the seventh, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the seventh inning in this one to come through.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Buster Posey. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Desmond on the move. 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Yelich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning for him. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillars.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matt Duffy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Sean McDonald. First offering on its way. Tapped up the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Blackmon. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 0-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Matt Albert is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate, Victor Rivera. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Duffy charging in on it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Ready now, Guillermo Vasquez. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Odor. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting. Second.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Right in foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Here it comes, 0-2. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike. Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Ian Desmond has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gio, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
David Wright comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
Pitching and defense game 2.